Everyone falls in love sometimes. Sometimes it's wrong and sometimes it's right. For every win, someone must fail. But there comes a point when we exhale, yeah, yeah. Say shoot, 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 baby, do. Shoot. What's up? What's up? It's your boy BZ in the motherfucking me building, bitch. And I'm here loud, live, and in motherfucking me color for episode 19. Baby, are y'all ready? Can't y'all believe we are 19 episodes in, baby? Almost at the 20th motherfucking me episode. Oh, and people still say that. I don't know. But anyways, you guys, I'm so glad to be here with you and continuing on with you. Before we even begin, what I want you to do, if you haven't done so already, you know the drill. Please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Also, thank you to the people who have already subscribed to my channel. I cannot forget about y'all and who have been watching my my shows and have been pressing like and maybe even sharing it. You know, thank you. But for those of you who haven't, please go ahead and do so. Subscribe to my channel, like a video or two, share it or whatever, and do me some justice, okay? You know, because you got to reach like 1,000 subscribers before you can start monetizing off of YouTube. And I would like to start doing that, you know. I would hope, you know. In the meantime, while I wait to become a singer and actor and model and things of that nature, that I can make this my day job, my everyday job, morning, noon, and night job, you know, producing content for you guys. But yes, go ahead and do that. So today, we have a lot of stuff we're going to be talking about, some good hot topics, and other things as well. What we're going to be discussing is Michael B. Jordan and Lori Harvey split as a hot topic, as well as Lil Nas X not being nominated for BET Awards. And then we're going to go right into mass shootings that's been happening since God knows the beginning of time. So we have a lot in store for you today. So, are y'all ready? Are you ready? Lori Harvey and Michael B. Jordan have broken up. Now, there's been a lot of speculation about their breakup. Some people said it was just a contract relationship. Other people think that it was real, or know that it was real, or whatever the case may be. Now, I must say, I was shooketh and shocketh and all of that shit when Michael B. Jordan got with Lori Harvey, because I was used to seeing him with white women. But it goes to show you, do not assume, because when you make an assumption, what's the three first letters in assumption? You make an ass of your goddamn self. So don't do it, because he definitely shook us all. But if it was contractual, then child, why y'all waste our time? I know y'all not gonna tell us that, because y'all don't want it to be viewed as just fooling us so y'all could progress in y'all fields in the entertainment industry. But if it was contractual, it must only been for Lori Harvey's benefit, because it didn't really do nothing for Michael B. Jordan, you know. But for Lori Harvey, I mean, it got her in award shows and got her name more so out there than any other previous Hollywood person that she has dated. So, I mean, hey, you know, that was good on her behalf. But apparently, according to People magazine, Lori Harvey it was getting too serious for her. It wasn't really, sources say this is alleged, that she wasn't trying to be married and tied down and have children and all that good shit. And first I was gonna say, why would you waste Michael B. Jordan's time if you knew that that's not something you wanted? But a lot of times we get in situations thinking it's really what we want, and it really don't be what we want. And unfortunately, it can hurt somebody in the process. So if it was real and that was what happened, that's unfortunate, because I don't think that she would just, I don't know her personally, but I would hope rather she wouldn't waste nobody's time like that and hurt somebody intentionally, because it did seem like they were just having fun in the beginning. But it looks like it was more serious for Michael B. Jordan. Lori Harvey is already back out there in them streets. And I don't know about Michael B. Jordan, but he, if it's not contractual, then my heart goes out to him if it wasn't a contractual relationship. But that's just unfortunate, But Michael B. Jordan, you're 35, I'm at that age too. I'm not 35, I'm 33, but I'm at that age too where I'm ready to settle down with my soulmate. I want my soulmate to come. So keep fighting. Your soulmate is out there. You're going to get it. Lori Harvey, go ahead and have your hot girl summer. But don't get in any more relationships, honey, if you don't think that you're going to be serious. Make sure it's what you want before you dive into that, sweetheart. Because you can't be out here breaking people's hearts like that because of your own uncertainty. Next hot topic. The next hot topic I want to talk to you guys is Lil Nas X. So if you guys didn't already know or already haven't heard, Lil Nas was not nominated for any BET awards this year. And that shook me. Because first of all, his debut album, Montero, to me was like album of the year material, along with Doja Cat's Planet Her. Those were like two of my favorite albums that was released last year that I could listen to from front to back over and over again, no matter when I listen to it. So that really had shook me that he wasn't, and of course it shook him as well. So Lil Nas X, according to The Guardian, Lil Nas X was confused too. He said, "Thank you, BET Awards, an outstanding 0 nominations again. Black excellence." He posted in a since deleted tweet. He went on to argue that the move highlighted a larger trend of exclusion of erasure of queer black artists by black spheres of power, tweeting, This not over no BET award. This is about the bigger problem of homophobia in the black community. Y'all could sit and pretend all you want, but I'ma risk it all for us." If you guys watched my last episode, I spoke about homophobia in the black community. And I know, and what got me is people were in social media comments such as the Shade Room saying, black people don't even own BET. All you bitches was stupid for saying that, because first of all, the network is not in charge of voting. They have their own nomination people who do that. That consists of like 500 people, of journalists and all that type of shit that be in that. BET specifically, the network itself, didn't have nothing to do with him not being nominated. So all you bitches was in those comments looking like plump muthafuckin-me fools. But anyway, that's not all. So Lil Nas X then emphasized the limitations around self-expression often imposed on queer artists, especially if they want to be taken seriously within hip-hop. He argued that other black queer rappers such as Frank Ocean and Tyler the Creator were more respected when they do less feminine things. Oh my God, this is true, because when you have that black gay masculine, oh baby, it's all great, but when you have a feminine artist like you have Lil Nas, you get much more fight back than you did when Frank Ocean came out as bisexual, in which I feel like he was straight on gay, but whatever, that's another topic. But that statement alone, Lil Nas X, he definitely spoke a lot of truth. That statement is very much so true, because masculinity is praised anyway over femininity, even in the gay community. And it's also like that in the entertainment business, as you can see. And I just think that's unfortunate overall, that he has to experience this. So this week, Lil Nas X put himself in the center of another enduring social quandary When will hip-hop and black institutions finally celebrate queer black artists? The rapper's tweets deconstructs hierarchies of privilege. He shared how he found it hard to square a white rapper receiving more nominations from a black entertainment platform than a queer black rapper with equal, if not more, success. Funny thing is, Industry Baby was the biggest song me and Jack released last year in the eligibility period, but only one of us got a nomination, Lil Nas X wrote. Like, what else is there to say after that? Because that was stating nothing but facts. Y'all would rather the people who are in control of nominating, artists for BET Awards, and it could be black, white, I don't know who the fuck in that room. I don't know who the age of the people that went in that room when they were voting for nominations, but it's very much so true. Like, bitch, y'all would nominate a white artist for a BET Award rather than nominate a black queer artist for a BET Award. And he's black! What sense does that make? How he get nominated, but not Lil Nas X? And I would say that Lil Nas X is the bigger fucking celebrity, in my opinion. I mean, Lil Nas X is definitely bigger than Jack Harlow, honestly. Okay, but y'all nominated him over Lil Nas X, and even moving past the color of his skin. Talent alone, Lil Nas X is more talented than Jack Harlow. And I'm speaking not of color. We talking about talent and creativity. Like, honestly, and like Lil Nas also said, how do I get nominated for a Grammy Award and not a BET Award? Are we in a Twilight Zone? And the BET Awards is hosted in Pride Month. So, like, really? Y'all gonna do this in Pride Month? Y'all gonna exclude a gay artist, black queer artist from BET Awards in Pride Month that y'all also having your awards? Child, I don't understand. But let me not be one-sided. I'll tell you exactly what BET said as well. BET said, we love Lil Nas X. He was nominated for a Best New Artist BET Award in 2020, and we proudly showcased his extraordinary talent and creativity on the show twice. He performed Old Town Road with Billy Ray Cyrus. Blah, 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 bitch. That was in the past, bitch. I'm not reading that. Bitch, fuck all that. BET said, unfortunately, this year, he was not nominated by BET's Voting Academy, which is comprised of an esteemed group of nearly 500 entertainment professionals in the fields of music, television, film, digital marketing, sports journalism, public relations, influencers, and creative artists. No one from BET serves as a member of the Voting Academy, the company said in a statement. Lil Nas also made a Fuck BET song, which went to 2 million views on YouTube. It's a hit already, and I like the song. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not saying fuck BET because I would like to have awards from them one day and perform on that show one day, but I will say I hope BET wouldn't do me the same way they have done Lil Nas. Even though as it states from the Guardian, from BET, this is from BET. Staff themselves wrote that, stated that they're not the ones who vote and all those things. I would just hope that wouldn't happen to me when I am to make it big in the entertainment industry. But yeah, that's that on that. I guess, that's the way the cookie crumbles, or as my granny would say, oh well. She get on my nerves sometimes when she do that. I wanted to talk to you guys about something a bit more serious that's been going on since the beginning of time, and that is the mass shootings. Jesus. I wanted to see like where it all started from. Apparently shootings have been going on since the 1900s, back before the 1900s. I think I read like 1700s and shit like that. Like, y'all, it's been going on for centuries, but it got the worst in the 1900 era. Yeah, starting like with like Columbine. So it's crazy, and it's even harder for me to talk about. But so I researched some things, and on ABC 13, according to an analysis or an analyst or whatever, a writer, journal, whatever, bitch, on ABC 13, they wrote about like the deadliest mass shootings as of May 27th of this year. So the number one they have listed is the Route 91 Harvest Festival in Las Vegas, Nevada, that happened on October 1st, 2017, where there were 60 deaths. June 12th, 2016, Post nightclub, which I spoke about on my previous episode, which was 49 deaths. The third is happened April 16th, 2007, Virginia Tech, where there were 32 deaths. And number 4, Sandy Hook Elementary, where there were 26 deaths. Lord, and it just goes on. You guys get it. One more, I'll give one more. November 5th, 2017, First Baptist Church in Sutherland Springs, Texas, 25 deaths. And most of these deaths happen in Texas. The number 6 one, Walmart in El Paso, August 3rd, 2019. The 7th, the most recent one in Texas, and which has shocked the world again, Robb Elementary in Uvalde, 21 deaths. Oh God. And of course, they have listed on here the one that really sparked it all, April 20th, 1999, Columbine High School, which is 13 deaths. What struck me about the Virginia Tech one, as I got more information on and researched more into that one, he actually went back and checked to see people were dead and shot them. So if you try to pretend that you were already dead, that wouldn't have worked in that aspect, because he went back to make sure those people were dead. And what gets me is that majority of these people have killed themselves, like suicide, after killing these people. And it's like, why not just kill yourself from the beginning? Why you gotta take other people down with you? Why do that? Destroy, harm, and kill yourself. If you're gonna do harm or hurt anyone, do it to yourself. Don't do it to no innocent people's lives. And the best thing you could do is go get some help. It's so much help out here. It's no reason why anybody should be out here committing these mass shootings like this. It's senseless, and now it's become even more popularized, where people are just going to stores, churches, corner stores, everywhere you go, and anywhere, mass shootings. And I think it's just so sad, and it's so unfortunate that this continues to happen. And is it, you know how it's said that guns kill people, people don't kill people. Either way, it's the same thing, either way you look at it. And what can be done about this? Somebody could do something about this, but they don't want to. They don't want to. It's population control, in my opinion. It's God. And recently, so my place of employment, we had to go through to an active shooting training, which we already have already. And I already did 2 this year online, but we actually had to go in person and meet with somebody to train us on that and to ask us questions and to do scenarios. And during that whole time, my brain was just wrecked. It was because we had to watch this gruesome video of an active shooter. It was not real. It was just a video showing, facts. And it was so hard to watch that alone, knowing that could happen in my place of employment or anybody's place of employment. And what me and my coworkers, we talked about this, like what we would do, and have an accountability partner, and having someone there to help you. And we did a scenario like, what if you was to freeze with someone? I mean, what if you was to freeze or active shooter and you froze, and I was playing a person froze? And I'm like, bitch, I wouldn't be the person to freeze. Like, bitch, I'm not gonna be like, what to do? Bitch, I'm running. I'm getting the fuck up out of there, bitch. Or I'm gonna try to hide unseen. Like, I was thinking of, okay, I gotta place this and hide in front of that, or I can climb up in this the little counter thing and hide myself up in that. Like, if I, wasn't able to go nowhere, if the shooter just happened to just be right there and I couldn't run to any exit, you know what I'm saying? So, to even think about that, it just wrecks my brain. Like, I would not want to go through that, even to live through that, the trauma. And I think about the trauma that these people, especially in this Uvalde shooting, are going to face, are facing now, from this, and probably will have PTSD for the rest of their damn life. Watching your classmates, your friends, your teachers die in front of your eyes, hearing the gunshots. Oh, God. I can't even imagine what the survivors will have to go through. Even the people in Buffalo, the people from the previous shootings, I wonder how they're managing, if they're okay. These shootings happen, and we report on them, and we look at all that, but we never focus in on the survivors and check up on them. Is anybody checking up on the survivors to see if they're okay, to see if they're still alive, to see if they need help, to check on their well-being? Is there anybody doing that? It just makes me wonder. And people love to say, when bad things happen, we are living in the last days. But I don't think we're living in the last days, honey. I think we'll be living in the last days when everything seems like it's going okay. And not even for a short period of time, like for a long period of time, it'll just seem like everything is all peachy clean. Like all the shootings and false prophets and robberies and all that shit will like start to decease, become at a minimum, and it'll seem like everybody's getting along, and Black Lives Matter and all that shit. Everybody will be kumbayaing. I think that's when the world will come to an end, because everybody will be distracted. Nobody will be thinking, the world is about to end, because everybody will be in a kumbaya state. That's when I think the world would end. But anyway, all I want to tell you guys next is, live your fucking life. Life is too short. You never know the moment you walk out of your house if you're gonna be coming back in to your house. You never know. And what gets me as well, people like to say, oh, I'm never gonna leave my house, or I don't wanna leave my house. Baby, have you heard of homicides? Murders, and people run up in people's houses all the time, behind them, jack them, rob them, hurt them, and kill them. So, danger can happen even within your home. You're not safe anywhere, baby. You just have to stay prayed up. Just stay prayed up. That's all you could do. Prayed up to whoever you pray for. And treat people with kindness and love and respect, and have patience. You know, people need some happy pills. You know, I used to be on some happy pills. If you need some happy pills, go to your local psychiatrist, so somebody, go talk to somebody and get you some happy pills. Because these shooters, that's what they needed, is some motherfucking happy pills, bitch. Instead of going out and shooting and killing up some folks. But people who do that, I feel like it's a demon that's in control of them. That's not them. That's actually a spirit come upon their body. I have been in my time of the worst time in my life, I wasn't myself. I wouldn't say there was a demon over me, but there was certain times where there was evil spirits over me, especially when you are depressed. That's a spirit. When you are angry, that's a spirit. And it's not of God, and it's not holy, and it's not positive, it's not light, it's not good. Okay? That's a spirit that's among and those people that has taken over them. So you have to look past that. It wasn't that person. That wasn't truly those people. That was a demon that took over them. And I don't want to get too deep into that, but there are spirits, evil spirits, that walk this world and look for the moment that they can get inside your brain and into your heart and into your body. Okay? And it takes over, and then shit like that happens. I kid you not. It happens. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, anybody that's been depressed, has been angry, or whatever, anything like that, and you felt the spirit take over you, and when you come down, you're like, damn. For prime example, I got into it really bad with one of my ex-friends. We were friends for 10 years. And me and him had got into it. It was over a course of days. And I blanked out. And I literally felt like an evil spirit came into my body. I said some hurtful things to that man. I'm talking about from his kids to his parents, to his relationship, to his career. I attacked everything in his life that I knew of and used it against him in that moment, in that argument. And I didn't feel like myself. I remember after I said what I said, and I was just sitting there, and I didn't feel like myself. And I literally had to grab the Bible and read it, or whatever I was reading, but it was something like a scripture or something I was reading, or I was writing my prayer. And as I was reading and or writing, I felt that demon leaving my spirit, leaving my body, because I was letting God in. And of course, evil spirits don't like holy and positive things. But I was not myself. I literally felt that demon fleeting from my body. So I know what it feels like, okay, to have something take over you and you not be in control of your body, yourself, your mind, and your heart. It's serious. Mental health is serious. I do not take it for granted at all. But I don't want to leave it there. We're going to get off that. I hate when people say be safe. I was about to say be safe. What the fuck does that mean? What does that even mean, be safe? I can't control what someone may want to do to me. They want to cause harm to me, kill me, rape me, stab me, steal from me. I can't control that. Be safe. How can I be safe in this world? How? How can you be safe? The only thing you could do is be cautious. Tell me to be cautious. Don't tell me to be safe. That pisses me off. It irks me. Because I'd be like, well, how am I going to be safe? Like, I can, of course, watch the road and watch my surroundings. Is that what people mean when they say that? I don't know. It irks me. But just tell me to be cautious. Don't tell me to be safe, bitch. Because I think, to me, it's an impossible thing to do in the world that we fucking live in today. Something more positive. Beezy on blast. So let's see what you guys have asked me now. So for the first question, Beezy, what is one thing you would not do in the bedroom? One thing I would not do in the bedroom, I wouldn't do no golden shower. I would not have somebody piss on me. I can't. I thought about it one time before, like, ooh. I mean, if I was still an OnlyFans content creator, I would. Because I was pretty much doing anything for content. But yeah, I can't let nobody piss on me. You're not R. Kelly-ing me, baby. No. Number 2, Beezy, have you had any auditions lately? And if so, how did the last one go? So I recently went on this audition. It was for like multiple plays. And I was so nervous, y'all. I did a monologue and I sang Whitney Houston, I Have Nothing, and I messed up on the song. And if you're gonna sing Whitney Houston, you cannot mess it up because people already expect you to do great as she did, which nobody can be great as Whitney Houston, honey. Like, nobody. I don't care who. She was the voice and will always be the voice. But no, so it was really, I was scared to go on that audition. And like the devil was playing with my mind, trying to stop me from going, but I was like, no, I'm gonna go. And so I went. And it was a great experience. I was just happy that I went. I haven't heard back from them, and in this world I learned, in this entertainment world, going on auditions, if you don't hear back, they didn't want you. And which is fine, because you keep going until you get that one, and after that you keep going from there. Okay, so that's how I see it. But it did spark something in me to just want to keep going on. Like, just the experience alone is just everything. Like, I love it. So it was a great experience. What else have you guys asked me? Number 3, Beezy, do you have any pets, or have you ever had any pets? I have had a few pets. I had a pet hamster when I was like in 6th grade, named Harry, but it really was Harriet. That little thing used to get out all the time and run into my mom's room and be in it. And she would scream at me early in the morning, getting ready for work, as I was about to get ready to go to school, to come get that thing. Like, it would always hide in her restroom. So I used to beat on that thing too for getting loose. Like, I used to spank that hamster. Lord, violent Aryan me. But we had to give that back to my auntie, who was the first one who actually gave me that hamster. We had to give it away because, baby, it was just, and the thing pissed on me too. Like, had me smelling like piss one day when I was, you know, about to get ready to go to school or whatever. But that thing would escape. I don't think he liked me, or she. Harriet was really what it was. I also had a pet named Bam Bam. It was a dog. It was a toy poodle that I had in high school, my senior year. And I did something cruel. That dog hated me, and I fell out of love with it anyway. It would always piss and shit on my stuff, on my side of the room. For example, I came home one night working from Burger King, like at 12 o'clock or 2, it was one of them. And I saw that dog had pissed and shitted all over my, I was scrapbooking because it was my senior shit. So I beat the shit out of that damn dog. And then I took it outside and I tried to run it across the street. But it kept finding us where we lived. So I ran it so far down and ducked off on it. And yeah, my mom woke up the next morning and was screaming for that dog. Bam, bam, and I felt so bad. I literally woke up like, and she recently told me that I didn't tell her till a year later what I had done. But I thought I told her like after a few days or so, if not immediate. Like, I don't know, I need to go back in my journal, see if I wrote about that. I also had a pet fish that I called Red Velvet. Red Velvet, he rest in peace. I used to love that fish. I used to feed it, talk to it, clean the cage out. And then eventually I just stopped caring and I fell out of love with it. And I think it died because of lack of food, or because I wasn't cleaning the cage out, and lack of love too. And I had to flush it down the toilet. But yes, so me and pets, yeah, I don't need no pets, no plants, no any of that shit, because I get bored really fast. Yeah, you got it. Next subject. Forgive me, y'all, to all the pet lovers out there. I'm sorry. But I want to end with an encouraging word. Fearless. You guys, be fearless. I know it's easier said than done, but be fearless, okay? Do not let anything get in the way of you wanting to do something. And like, for example, when I went on the audition, I had all this negative self-thinking and negative self-talking in my head. And I just had to literally tell myself, go. Stop thinking about this. Stop thinking about that. All this shit in my head, and just go do it. And I'm so glad I did it, because it sparked, so like I said, it sparked something in me to keep wanting to do more and more and more. How do you like it? How do you like it? More. Yes, more motherfucking me auditions, bitch. So yes, be fearless, you guys. Don't let shit get in the way of what you want to do and what you're trying to become, honestly, because you'll only be hurting yourself. But guys, I want to thank you for joining me in on another great episode of Beezy on the Beat. And yeah, like, subscribe to this video, subscribe to my channel, Lord, and like this video, share this video, and do all that good and great stuff. We have so much more coming in store for you guys. If there's any topics you want me to discuss, then just let me know. I'll be more than happy to consider them. Also, your questions. If you want to submit any questions for Beezy on the Beat, please drop them in the comments, or you can DM me on YouTube or Instagram or TikTok, whatever works best for you, hunty. Okay? But anyways, thank you guys so much. Once again, you already know what it is. It's Beezy in the motherfucking me building, bitch.